Hi, my name is Bridget, and I want to tell you a few things that I've learned taking this course. One of the first things that I would say that I have learned in this course is that it's much different from English Comp 1, which I figured that anyway. But one thing that was very different to me was the writing format, which is APA 6th edition format versus the MLA format. And I'm used to writing in the MLA format. Never had to write in the APA format. And that's the new format. And it's also called the 6th edition, which is even different from the first APA format that they used to have. So to me, that was much different for me and a struggle until I got it right, did a couple of papers in that format, and I was able to do good. And looking at my grades, it seemed like I've got better in, how to set it up and the correct way that it should go, and the heading and the numbering in the paper, and how you word it, how you do the works cited page, and all of that. I was able to get that, and it was much easier as I did a few papers that way. But at first it was kind of a struggle for me, but it's pretty okay now. And one of the second things that I would say I've learned is the writing with understanding. I normally write, but it don't be, I can write, but my understanding when I read my paper, I can't hear myself, I guess, as when somebody else read it and they see a problem. I don't see it. I have to read it 20 times before I understand and be able to just put it together to what I understand it. And even when I read somebody else's paper, it takes me a minute to understand and figure out what's going on with this paper, what they're trying to say, what I'm trying to say, and all of that. But reading the textbook and reading these discussion questions with you grading my paper and telling me what, the wrong and right, and, what I'm doing, it's helped me with my understanding. And I've taken your class before, Mr. Corey Lauder. So I know if you get an A on one of your papers, that means you did pretty good, because you really grade to where, you gotta cross every T and dot every I, which is fine. And I love it. At first, when I took you for English 1, I used to be like, but I love it now because it helps me. Sometimes you think the teacher be hard on you, but it actually helps me and let me know where I need to make my corrections and do better, and, things of that nature. So I think the two main things that I've learned in this class is how to write in different formats, and also how to get an understanding when I'm writing, and to understand what other people are saying, which the discussion question is also something that helps me with my understanding. When I read the discussion questions, I can understand and relate to what they're trying to say, versus usually I just used to read it with no understanding. But now I'm able to understand that, try to figure it out. I might still have to read it more than one time, but I understand it better. And I really love that way my next class should be things of literature, and I won't have that struggle anymore. I know what's going on. I understand what's going on, and everything will be a piece of cake. And I just want to end this video by saying thank you. I have enjoyed your class once again, Mr. Corey Lauder. And this journey has been great, and it's over with, thank God. So bye. Have a nice day.